Hey guys, I'm going to quickly go over the Cool HTML assignment or the HTML tricks assignment. As you can see here, I have the basic web skeleton open, and I'm going to say File, Save As. I'm going to call it Cool HTML, which I've already done, so I'm not going to click Save again. But we want to do that. We don't want to keep saving into our web skeleton and doing assignment after assignment on one page. So open up your web skeleton, save it as Cool HTML, and click Save. The title can be anything you want. Obviously, it needs to be something that says Cool HTML, HTML tricks, or something of that nature so you'll understand where your file is. So once we have that open, we're going to go over to my assignment page, which is right here. If you go to IDT, HTML, scroll all the way to the bottom. There's the assignment. It says Fun Coding Assignment with today's date. Now what I've done, I've given you a few links here that you can click. And the assignment is super simple. You're just clicking these links, copy and pasting coding that somebody else has already made for you, and then pasting it between the body tags of your web skeleton, or what you just called Cool HTML. And I've given you a little hint right here. All right, so you should come in here and type Cool HTML tricks, and any coding that you get should be between the body and the closed body tags. All right, so the assignment is to add a marquee, which is right here, add a background image, and 2 to 3 more coding quote-unquote tricks. You can find them online, or you can use the calendar and the snow and different things like that that I've included here. When these pages open up, it's something like htmlfreecode.com. You can look through that entire library and find all kinds of weird stuff in there. So let's just start with the background image. I'm going to click Add a Background Image, and you'll see something like this. It shows you what should be in your coding to add an image. So I'm just going to copy that. All right, and for this one, this is why I'm showing you this one. It's one of the few that does not go between the body tags. Look at that. I've made a little mistake there. This is supposed to say body and then closed body, right? But you guys knew that. All right, and there we go. All right, so this is one of the few that doesn't go on line 8 there, since it's affecting the entire body, the background. We're going to put it up here at the top and take out what's already there. So instead of just having body, we're going to have body background equals and then the name of a file. So I'm going to go get a file. I'm probably going to have a wood background, so I'm going to call it wood.jpg. Click Save, and let's go online. Let's see if I can find a blank page here. Wood website background. All right, I go to Images. I'm just going to save one of these. That looks good. View image. If you put website backgrounds or wallpaper, it's already fairly good resolution. You won't have to do anything to it. If it's not, it's just a regular image. It might tile over and over and over, and it doesn't really look good as a background. So I'm going to click Save Picture As. I'm going to call it something very simple. Wood 2, because I already have one in there. Save it in the same folder as your coding. If you don't do that, this will not work. So for me, that's a web design folder. There it is. I'm going to click Save. And again, you got to remember what it's called. Wood 2. It's already had one wood in there. And I'm just going to save it. So click Save. Run. Launch an IE and see what we've got. And there's the wood background. So instead of having that boring white, you can now have a wooden background. All right, so that's the very simple process that you're going to do. That's number 1. All right, then you go back to the page and just look for more coding. So let's say you wanted to, let's go ahead and add the snow. It's going to go to this site. It's going to say snow on the page. It's going to give you all this mess. So you can click Select All. All right, or click off of there. You can triple click. 1, 2, 3, and then copy and paste. So I'm going to copy it. Go in here and paste it between the body tags. It's going to give you a lot of CSS coding that we know nothing about. We don't have to because somebody's done it for you. So it puts all this junk in here. All right, so if I save it and run it, you just keep reviewing it and seeing, did it work, did it not work? I'm going to click Allow Block Content, and there's my snow in the middle. So if you wanted a wood background with the snow in the middle, you certainly could. If you wanted that snow wider, you would look for the word width in all that coding. So do a Control F. Whoops, and look for the word width and click Find Next, and it'll find it. All right, and if you can find out where the width of the snow is, you can actually change that if you want. You certainly don't have to, but when the pictures and the calendars and all that start coming in, you want them bigger or smaller, you can mess with it. Sometimes it says to put it right through the center. Let's see if this one does. This one does not, but a lot of them start with this, and it places in the select. When you go to do the calendar, that'll be the first thing on there, center. If you don't want it in the center, you just take that piece of coding out and save it, run it, and all of a sudden it'll be left justified. So again, all you're doing is finding coding and putting them between the body tags and then just kind of playing around with it. All right, make a page about anything you want, but if you have 4 to 5 pieces of what we call HTML tricks in here, and it's a page about something school appropriate, that's really all we're looking for. Need any help? Mr. Northcutt should be in there to help you out. Just remember to save it as an HTML file and then upload it to Aspen. Good luck.